So I just came from my school and now I'm here. I haven't yet changed my uniform just because I was so curious about this thing to tell to you all. I just came to home after giving the physics exam and it was the hardest exam I felt like. And why I'm saying this is because as you can see in Google, I searched that class 12th physics hardest paper of all time. I thought that it would be an exam which could be of 2016 or like before 2020, but it was just 1 year before. And the exam which I just gave 2 to 3 hours ago, I felt like it it was the most hardest paper yet. Like it is the hardest paper of all time now. Officially, I think so that after 1 or 2 week or after the result declaration, you'll be seeing 2025 instead of 2024 because it took a lot of time. It took a lot of time. Many teachers were there who told to me, not me only but in online sessions when they were live, they said that if you are not even able to do to get the answer of the question, so main thing or basic thing you should do is to read the question, get it that from which chapter it is, then from which topic it is, and if you're not even able to get out the answer, you should write the formula. And you see here, these are the 16 questions. I thought, like, majorly what you see is the MCQs are a bit of tricky because although they are of one number and MCQ, but then also you will need to solve these questions. Out of 16, there might be 8 questions which are required to be solved, and they will take a lot of time of yours. Instead of that, what you could do is you can start from ending. And one student who used to sit behind me, he also did the same thing. And one more thing, he is the topper, one of the topper in class 11th. He was second in the class, and now also in pre-boards and the semester midterm, he scored too good. We thought that he's going to top again, although I'm not sure that what his results are going to be but his expressions showed everything. Like, I'm going to tell you that how I started. So first of all, I thought the same thing which I told, that section A can take a lot of time. So I thought to start from section E. I saw this question, and you know what? Yesterday when I was about to yesterday when I uploaded the video, I saw this question coherent sources. I thought that I should do it, and then after some time I thought that only one question is there. I don't think so that it will come. And then I see this, and in just the starting I got demotivated. So I thought to see this, the or part, which was the wavefront. I got excited and started doing this question. It took my half an hour or a bit of, I don't know how much time, because this part was a bit of like it required making drawings. Saying the truth, I wrote a lot in this. I didn't got that how much we should write. The 5 marks question, I wrote around 1.5 pages. I also made the diagram. After that I saw this question. I didn't get this question also, so I thought to do this, and this question then I did. And it was like this question I did 3/4 because this was the question, the second part, which I was not able to get, that what should we do. So I left this also. Again, this I didn't come to know, like the questions are too new to me. The lectures which I have been attending since class 12th, I have never seen such kind of questions. In the PYQs also, when teacher used to say to us to solve the questions, they are too different from that. Or I think I didn't practiced a lot. Then I saw this one question and I did it. Like I did all of the questions out of three, but the main problem was with this, that I couldn't able to complete it. Then section E completed. I saw section D. I thought that there are only four MCQs, like total 8, and I'll be doing at the end. Then I moved on towards the section C, which is the section which took a lot of time of mine. It took I guess 1.5 hours because there was a lot to write. Like we had to take three things. I think this could be of 2 marks. This could be of 1 marks. These both could be of 3 marks, but these three things were to be taken out. and after that this question was there, then this, like there was total 7 questions. That's good that I saw the formula of mass defect, because this question was from there only. It was of 1 marks. Then I got confused in the VI characteristics of PN junction, so I just drawn the uh, graph of which goes like this. So this was about the section C. Then last half an hour was left, and this section B. This question I saw first time, but then also using my full potential of brain, I knew the formula of E, J, and rho. Then we had to convert this formula into Ohm's law. So easily I was able to understand it, and then I did it. Then this question was there, and it confused me a lot. It took around 10 minutes, and I couldn't do this also, but I attempted it. Like I attempted each and every question, but I couldn't solve it completely. There were like some questions only which I was able to. And talking about MCQ, as I told that most of the time was covered by section C and section E. So in section A, I just, yes, without seeing the questions answer. Like some of them like this, and this one also, and this, this. I thought on these MCQs, but couldn't thought on all of them, so I couldn't score good in section A part. And talking about section D, in this also, like I think the MCQs were the only one which I did without thinking about it. So I did all of the questions, and it was so much lengthy. I can't say, but not for others because they might have practiced a lot of questions, but for me it was too lengthy. What CBSE used to do is they used to keep some questions in between for the average students and the below average students who can score a mediocre. But there are all questions which are like you'll need to put a lot of efforts in understanding that. And from 80-20 rule, there were around 3 to 4 questions, minimum 3 to 4 questions which were there in this paper. All of the questions which I saw were new. Like these questions were like the numericals were okay, like they were new, not new to me. This one also, but many questions including derivations also. Derivations were there which was already told by Ashu sir in his 80-20 rule. But in total, this physics theory exam wasn't good. And the same review was of my friends. They also said the same thing. And my set was set 2. I think so that your exam would be good. Let me know in the comment section, so that if your exam is good or not, I could also let myself know that are there some students who are like me, or just I am there who is saying that the paper was lengthy. In this exam I didn't do cheating at all. Like I couldn't get the time to do that. And this is what my review was. Hope so that chemistry exam don't goes like this. Although there are like there is 1 week left for my chemistry exam, and for all the students of class 12. Then after that there's mathematics, and the rest to English and computer science. But this exam was too much, like I don't know. One more thing which I heard from one of the teacher is that previous year, as I told you, that the exam is too much hard of 2024. And I think that this exam is more hard, not the questions, but I think it was lengthy. It really was lengthy. So as in the previous year, students got the grace marks of 15 marks. So I think that many students in this year also will not be getting failed. They will also be getting grace marks because it was too lengthy. CBSE should have think of it. And the major factor why CBSE made this exam so much, you can say, lengthy, was because preparations which teacher in YouTube were doing for the students was that much high that CBSE thought if the students and the teachers are putting this much efforts, then it should not happen that in the day of exam they should see the question and just tick on it. That's why they, I think so, that they introduced new questions to us. They did the exam lengthy. They did the exam lengthy, and that is what I think so. Although that's just my opinion. And don't forget to tell me that how your exam was of physics. Goodbye.